probably going to give it to Demon One. But I wouldn't mind if Penny picked it up a couple of times.
The question leveled at Envy is how do you shrug off what just happened in map 1? Top left of your screen. If you miss map 1, it's not a mistake. Yeah, it's 20-18 is how that one ended. And tension really there amongst the Envy players and inexperience really being placed in spots like this. So I am wondering how they will bounce back.
I think there are questions though about how Cloud9's strategy book looks on this map. Figuring out whether or not they've had enough practice here and how Demon One's going to integrate. Both duelists walking down mid as Envy send things into Zelsis.
Here it is. This is going to be receiver of a lot of this one here. The Snakebite is going to be offered up just onto the default spot. Hoping that they can't cross past. We're seeing a few shots now layered in on top of it. This time a committal to the plan while the fight takes place. Rossi was holding it down onto that flank. So Penny being taken out here. Nice and early. Even a few more fights to be found here. Kesnit, way out to the open. The shots are just going wide on either side. Demon One, he's got that dash primed ready, but he's hoping for those open sightlines. Kesnit, 3 HP, drifting around now. Making moves past him, seeing if he can find that timing. Vic with the instantaneous trade, but there's a lot of damage done in the process. And pop in, Vic again to be that playmaker. But surely at this point, 2 bullets left in the gun that Vic has picked up, and the timing was perfect there. Rossi just plays off all those sound cues.
Good work. Keep going.
We'll see how this game adapts in terms of the style of the two teams and how they're going to pull similar stylistic tendencies from Pearl, perhaps. Envy open up with a fairly default A hit. Nothing too crazy. Get in, get the plan. Managed to get out with Kesnit still holding a deeper position.
Yeah.
The Kesnit Jet, you don't see it a huge amount of the time from him, but he has put up some outrageous performances on it in the past.
He's no slouch.
No, no, not at all. Very cool to see him play up against Demon One here.
Yeah.
Envy looking at a completely empty and open B site right now with a B retake wall. Lots of teams running this.
Yeah.
Not as a standard setup, but as one to mix in occasionally, especially on rounds like this where you want to stack the other side of the site on an eco.
Open site for them. Bit of pause in the step of Envy though. They don't really want to go into a potential stack here, so making sure that it is all cleared up. Rossi
pushing out.
Yeah, that's...
But when Rossi dies, he doesn't actually give them a rifle, so all's well that ends well.
Just the sheriff. He did do a significant amount of damage. You can see the amount of plays that are chipped down. So it's now Inspire's time to see if he can do a bit of work. And yep, Guardian will do just that. Cleaves through the opposition. 3 players dropped at a moment's notice, and Kesnit wants a piece of the action, doesn't he? Getting straight stuck in. 2 rounds early lead for Envy. 3 players surviving with some heavy weaponry.
There's always a lot of discussion happening in the post-round.
Win or lose.
Yeah. There seems to be a lot of discussion between Kesnit and Rossi in these rounds. Although, having said that, we can see the timer paused, so we might be looking at a tech timeout here, so that would make a little bit of sense.
Yeah, it's
not a strategic
going to be a tech timeout, is it, this early on? Yeah, so makes sense then why there was a discussion going on.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. So yet to really see what these teams are going to be doing too much. We saw Cloud9 go for that double duelist walk down through mid. Think about the way that we've seen Cloud9 though generally. Demon One has been almost entirely on chamber. In fact, am I right in saying he has been entirely on chamber? Did we see him play anything else?
I'm pretty sure it was that, yeah.
So at that point, chamber can get integrated. First of all, it's extreme comfort territory. Now, Jet is as well, but the way that Cloud9 have to run Demon One is quite a... What's the word? He's quite a safe player.
He's
when
very
he plays
composed when he plays duelist, right? He wants to take good fights.
Yeah, he's almost the exact opposite of Oxy in terms of play style.
Yeah.
So, whereas Oxy is just going to send it. He's going to go in, he's going to overheat, he's going to look for the fights, he's going to rely on his aim. Demon One, when he used to play as the entry player, if you think back to 2023 for EG, he would get posted up on angles and try to take duels and then take part in split attempts. He wouldn't really be a hard entry player. On this map, you actually, well, on the attack side, you do have to do a lot of that hard entrying. So that's going to be interesting to see whether he's willing to adapt his play style, whether Zelsys is going to get him into the right positions to get the best out of him. And I would expect they would have loved to win the pistol here so that they could start building up that economy to get an operator in his hands.
Getting it resolved, and shouldn't be long now before we're back in the action. This is the ETA that I've been given, so we'll see soon enough. But you're right, it's going to be intriguing to see how Demon One takes to it, because Chamber, a role where the fights can come to you. You don't have to force the issue. You're able to take timings
and
off the board there. But.
And I think also when you're playing on even the defense side, the Chamber always has the trip to be able to cover somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so your job can often be a bit simplified. Yeah, you can let the game come to you. I think that's a great way of putting it. As a Jet, you often have to go and find where the attackers are. You know, you want to be going for a bit of an aggressive peek or taking a timing to re-clear an area that you think you might be able to find a pick in.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more active generally in terms of how people play it. I mean, if you watch people playing it on Breeze, you go all the way from people who like to hold fairly static angles with the Jet to people, I mean, I was watching EMEA with LaRock playing against Fnatic, and he was just wide swinging mid and destroying people. So,
taking it to him.
So yeah, you've got the entire range of how people can express themselves.
Yeah. We will be going back into the action as well. I believe the issue is resolved, and I'm taking a peek at some of the money situation here. I'm not sure if Envy will commit to it, but interesting to know that Kesnet does have an operator currently purchased. So, attack side operator.
Well, this is normally...
Some teams do run this.
It's normally your bonus round, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Inspire and Rossi are both full buying, basically, with Guardians.
Just buying up around it. And it does make it unexpected, because you'd expect them to be saving bonus guns.
Yeah.
That is the thought process behind it.
It's a B retake wall. Kesnet may have spotted that, may have commed that. Means you're more likely to run into a stack on A.
Demon One trying to be quite conservative in terms of how he spends his dash primed. He's not using it too early on, even when there's shots fired, util firing. Mid, very deep control of Penny being inserted. Now there's no one covering the elbow lurk, so it is an opening.
Deploying drone.
What's going to open up though? Signals that action is going to be moving towards mid. This drone is attacking the Penny. Yeah, so when he hears it, realizing that he needs to step back, he is highlighted, and Kesnet
could have had an opportunity there.
Grouped up, 50 seconds left. Envy are playing a very slow round indeed. It's only because I think Kesnet does have this operator. You don't really want to be rushing into things.
Almost the opposite of the style of Pearl in a lot of the rounds.
Wow.
What a shot. How did he even get the opportunity?
That's crazy. The tiniest of windows, and he wants to try and take it even more. Penny's there, though. But a stop to it. Now, Stars lay it down towards the back. More signal, at least that Vic is going to be getting a bit of action coming his way. TP is fake towards the back, and they're just trying to play each other in. Diving in. Vic can't quite get the aim train, but Demon One is another question entirely. He's got it all under his control. Whoa. Dash forwards. That is aggro. Demon One upsets the norm.
That's a crazy dash play from Demon One.
With 5 bullets remaining.
That's so flashy. I mean, that's brilliant to watch. Is it technically the correct play? I'm not sure. He caught it devious timing, though. Absolutely devious timing. Exeter was just ready to pop out with a flash through the smoke. Oh, what? I mean, just catches a hand there.
That's real nice.
I'm not expecting, obviously, Penny to be in that position.
Yeah. The issue now is, I'm looking over, and I see that our operator was saved.
Yeah.
So you have just handed over a defensive operator, round 4.
Yeah, that's it's devastating.
Which they didn't need to invest into.
And I'll tell you what as well. You take a look at Envy's economy, or we'll have a look at Envy's economy in just a moment. But we've got another small tech pause here. I'm not sure if it's the same issue cropping up again here, but
I believe it's someone's mouse.
All right. Well, just to talk about the economy for a moment, this is a massive blunder from Envy. Because like you said, they've handed over the defensive op, but also because they forced on Inspire and Rossi, Kesnet has got his Bladestorm online, but there's still going to be a player without a weapon. So they're still going to be going in, even with Kesnet throwing his gun over to somebody else, they're still going to be playing with, like, you know, probably Inspire just playing at the back without really a weapon and just playing for the pull in the post plant or something. It does feel like they've set themselves up an unnecessarily difficult beginning here. And they've also called a very slow start on the bonus.
It's not really in their wheelhouse, is
Well,
it? The slower rounds. They've been trying to add it a bit more.
They have been trying to add it, and I think you need it in your wheelhouse when you're playing against these Yoru defenses, because you've got to wait out the gate crash timings. You can't just be sat there running fast rounds knowing that you're always going into a strong site because the Yoru's got, you know, themselves on one end of the map and a TP on the other. It is a bit foolish and one-dimensional to just be playing fast all the time, but they look more uncomfortable in the slow rounds, for sure. It took a long time for Kesnit to be able to get the opener, and then everybody on Envy was grouped up around A. Exter's relaxing, trying to absorb as much energy as he can. It's not quite the Aspas full lean back.
Yeah, he's just, we have Aspas at home type stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Well, this text wars is, looks like it's ramping up as well while they try and solve the issue. Yeah, I mean, if players are out of seats, we are going to send it over. We got a nice little piece here, Cloud9 there, doing some cute stuff, I've been told. I don't really know how to throw to this one, but apparently it's quite cute.
Show me some cute stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so when I had the producer, Curtis, in my ear saying it was a cute photo op with Cloud9, he was being quite literal.
Yeah,
it was a cute photo op with Cloud9.
Yeah, they're looking great. They're looking lovely out there. It's very sweet.
Best buds.
But they're still figuring out what's going on here, and it's very early in the game to be paused like this, and it's coming off the back of, I mean, adrenaline must have been pumping like crazy towards the end of Pearl.
And there's the question of how do you even reset off the back of it, because for a team like Envy, they are, you know, new to a level of stage like this in Tier 1, right?
Yeah.
And in terms of experience of being able to, like, shrug it off the first maps, they've been losing a lot of these opening maps.
They have been, yeah.
They've been struggling with these, I'm not going to call it slow starts, because they've been starting quite quickly, to be honest, in terms of their play. But, you know, they have been starting off pretty poorly in a lot of their series so far, and just that ability, it's something that comes with tenure, to be honest. The ability to shrug off losses and just go next.
I was listening to an interview from Exter, apologies, I can't quite remember who it was with, but he was saying that previously when they had first started as the Rankers team and they were playing in Tier 2, one of the things that they struggled with that he was talking about were the early losses. Was like, how do you actually deal with those losses? How do you internally deal with them? How do you learn from them? What is the correct way as a competitor to have that short memory where you can reset immediately after while still taking good lessons from it? And he said that they've improved a lot with that, but it is also, you know, you've added new pieces and now you're doing it on a much higher level. Yeah,
definitely. So, well, this is taking a bit longer to solve than we perhaps anticipated, but we are getting our finest minds on the job. I'm going to get Josh on it, actually. And when we come back from this break, hopefully, we'll have the game ready. Josh?
I'm on it. I'm on it.
build up. Kesnet just trying to square up. Will find it. Can't get the second, but Inspire! More than ready.
Maybe a forward stun to take this line. And that's exactly what it is. What a shot. Picks him right out of the air.
Welcome back, everybody. Yes, we are still dealing with the issue, but I can give you some inside information, actually, the inside scoop.
Leaks? Leaks?
Yep, leaks. I mean, it is one of the players is suffering from a frame problem. You could interpret that as frame rate in some sense.
I don't think they're looking to get a picture framed.
No, that would be quite strange, actually, during the game. So, yeah, we're assuming that there's a bit of a frame rate issue, basically, with one of the players' setups. And yeah, when we have these tech pauses, sometimes I like to play a guessing game as like, who is the problem child?
Okay.
Which player is the one with the issue? Not calling them out, of course. Like, it's not their fault. Well, it might be, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And Josh has got his little tablet ready, actually, for potentially some...
You're putting me on the spot.
I am putting you on the spot. You did tell me. I'm trying to think of a telestrator.
Yeah,
and I don't have anything right now. And I've just decided to throw you into the... the more.
Yeah,
so
we certainly could do one if you would so like. I mean, we can talk about how these compositions work for sure, because people are running a lot of this. It does feel like a meta comp, so yeah. If we've got more time in the tech pause, I'm super down to run through a little bit of what we got cooking on Breeze. Wow. So yeah, I mean, let's talk a little bit about why the Jet is good then, right? So one of the things that I think we've been noticing, if you think back to the Sentinels game against Furia, so they're running a Neon, right? And I think one of the things that the Neon gives you, as we have a look, okay, so one of the things that the Neon gives you is an opportunity to go for a fast lane where you'd be able to go kind of, you know, deep fast lane through here. You'd be able to maybe do a B split with a fast lane through here as well. But if you think about the operator player, they're going to be, or even just any anchor on site, they're going to be able to swing into the fast lane and get these opportunities to land opening kills. I mean, you could even swing into a fast lane over here as well. Now, the Jet, though, is able to dash in and survive for much longer inside the smoke in a way that the Neon really can't. And I think that is one of the biggest reasons why the Jet is super useful on the attack side. The Neon gives you tons of options to be able to do stuff like, for example, throw the fast lane as a retake wall through like this, and you block off all of these angles where you would originally be looking to play post plant from main, for example, like this. But what the Jet offers you is much more value on the attack side. And I think that really means that when you're looking at what the Jet is looking for on defense, you're thinking about lines like this for the operator, lines like this for the operator as well.
Sure. You want to get cheeky? We put them on the box at the back of A.
Yeah, sure.
They could do that now. That was added.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing a lot of Omens playing around these kind of spots as well, actually, where they're playing up on these kind of boxes. But both of these teams go for the Astra in this situation, which I think gives you lots of opportunities to go for example, pullback smoke back here that your Yoru would be able to get into with a gate crash towards the back. I think it's got a lot of decent options here as well. But I'm interested to see how good Demon 1 is at being able to call different spots around the map to play from. Because, like I said, there are these real like basic angles that you can play, but you can also get really pushed up on deep angles like this with the op.
Okay.
And I think that the variety of different looks that you can construct on defense is a sign of how comfortable somebody actually is.
For sure. Well, guess what? We're warming up like Exeter is and gearing up to get back in. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. You are right. You can be way more fluid in terms of the way that you want to play as Jet on this map in general as well.
Well, and especially considering we were, if you remember back to when we were just coming out of the tech pause, Demon 1's just been given an operator, like hand-donated an operator from the coffers of Envy.
So, yeah, it's like a multi-layered blunder, really, from Envy, because they forced into it. A money situation is a bit skewed. Like, you've got a Bulldog in the hands of Inspire, as an example. And Demon 1 is going to get his chance to shine now. Let's see if these players have cooled off. Demon 1 onto the peak here. Little star, face in. A lot of bullets as well raining down. That is a very good way to deal with it. Potential reading ahead of it, Zelsis. Trying to play inside his own smoke here, trying to get ahead of most of all of this play. Central TP into the back, and running a gunny, it doesn't stop there. These players are instantaneous in terms of their approach. Really making the most of trying to get themselves onto the site. That plant will be down.
Good protocols from Envy. They dealt with that instantly. I mean, they knew for a fact that they'd given over an operator to the other side. But the fact they neutralized it so quickly is a game changer right back in the other direction.
And a lot of time to think about it.
Well, I think you actually just have to save in this spot if you're Vic. There's no point even going for a 1v3 in this situation when you look at Zelsis and Zepper and the money that they've got available. I don't think it's worth it. Vic's got money in the bank. He's going to be able to drop somebody, and you're chilling. You can buy for the next.
Yeah. They picked up the op again.
They really like the idea of having this on the attack side. We're just going to pass the op from team to team. Already the game less streaky than Pearl was, though.
Yeah,
OT
definitely.
aside.
Definitely so.
Find it, Soda.
Kind of expected, I think, that Envy would have a bit of an advantage here on this map. Breeze can definitely be simplified at times as well in terms of the way that you want to approach it, so there it is. The trades were real quick here, kind of pointed it out whilst the round was going on. And, oh no. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Well, we had an absolutely astounding map 1, 20 to 18. So now we've got to get trolled map 2. You know, you've got to experience what would the highs be without the lows.
True.
You wouldn't be able to appreciate the beauty of Pearl.
That is extremely true.
Without the misery of a tech pause afterwards.
Yeah. It's like trust fund children. They struggle to find happiness and fulfillment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, studies done on it.
They could give the money to me. I would find happiness and fulfillment.
Yeah. Me too.
Actually, I don't know whether I would, to be honest with you.
No? Okay.
You know, every day you have to figure it out.
Money isn't everything. Let's discuss philosophy here as we get into our tech ball.
Seems more practical than discussing Valorant at the moment. Rossi's
there's
got
not much to talk about, is there? Oh,
Kesnit's on his feet. I mean, they're struggling with something over there. It's definitely an issue on the Envy side of things, isn't it? And Kesnit and Rossi were talking to each other. We mistakenly originally thought it was something tactical, but yeah, they were discussing about the tech issue, and thankfully didn't affect them in round 4 in terms of the outcome of the round.
No, they managed to find a way through. Listen, we're not going to sully your ears any longer by waffling, by talking. If you're lucky, we'll be out of the building when you come back from the break. But we are coming back from a break, and some different casters will be stepping in, you know. I don't know. I'm pushing the limits a bit. Anyway, listen, quick break. Hopefully, we'll have this issue resolved. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back from the break. Yes, that is unsettling stuff. We got Ender here joining us as well. You've been doing a lot of listening in with the sideline reporting. I really like it, to be honest. And you've got some inside scoops for us. I mean, there's not much to glean in this map,
I've got 4 rounds for you, and a lot of the players just sitting there in silence. Actually, the best part about it is that Envy, obviously, our newest team ascending, maybe don't have as much stage experience as other teams. So one of the first things you learn when you have a tech pause is you're not allowed to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Right? Envy about 4 or 5 different times, like start about to say something, and the referee's like, no speaking. No, don't say which site you want to hit. Not allowed to do that one. So they're learning it, but they are trying to sort the things out right now. I think the biggest thing I have to share really is Envy's sort of focus coming into this match, which coming back after that grueling map number 1 was all comms. And it was a little bit strange. I think a few different people had different ideas of how to actually accomplish that. The main one was just fewer people talking in general, which I think makes sense. When I was listening during that insane OT game, there were about like 3 people talking at the same time at minimum for most of it, until towards the tail end when Poppin really locked it in. And I think what I heard in the first 4 rounds was a lot better on that front. I think I heard more silence around Poppin's calling than I heard throughout the entirety back on Pearl, and I do believe that's going to pay off for them.
Yeah, it's an interesting team in terms of how they've created it, isn't it? Because they had such a... I've got to imagine that the comms situation was fleshed out and they understood how to run it with Kane Zero and Ion in the system previously. And then you've added... I actually don't know how vocal Kesnet has previously been in the past on his teams. I don't speak Spanish.
I think Kesnet actually did a lot of defense side calling previously in different iterations of crew.
Yeah, I mean, that is fairly common for duelists to be often calling for like the initiator support or where they want to play, certainly calling if they have the op in their hands as well. But we know that Rossi's very vocal. I mean, he's vocal in he's vocal anytime you give an opportunity to be vocal.
And I can vouch for this. During that first map especially, he had a lot of like, he wasn't always someone that was speaking, but there would be certain rounds where like in the pre-round he would just be like, I have a hard read, guys. Listen up. And to his credit, he was correct each time.
I mean, he's got experience as an IGL, doesn't he? So it's just about, you know, how do you integrate that into the team? And I think there's, I mean, this team is very interesting because they've got big personalities as well that I think are going to be so fun to watch over the course of the season.
That is another factor in it as well. Wondering if the inexperience and the big personalities clashing will play a part with it too. I mean,
yeah, I mean, if they clash.
If they clash,
they might be driven by spite to
That's
extreme
true,
heights.
Yeah. Joined together by spite glue, just willing to go in. Yeah, the no real updates for you.
Oh,
Don't
thank
look
you.
to me for the updates. I just started talking without really a thought.
I mean, I can give updates. I know there's a PC being replaced up there on the stage to try and sort out some of the frame issues, which does refer to frame rate. That is true.
That's a big replacement.
It is. That's a mighty replacement.
So they have to unplug a lot of things.
Is it
then
that
they have
PC?
to move it.
It's not going to be that.
They could take
they
that
come
one,
for that one?
They could.
Have you seen them come for that one?
They could. If
then
they
it's not that one, is it?
It would be good. I know it's good. It's good for it. They sponsor us.
Yeah. Have you plugged it in?
No.
Right. So you have no clue.
No, but it is good. I can guarantee that.
You can vouch for that.
Do you think that computer is responsible for powering the spike right there? That's the amount of power it can generate?
Surely the spike itself is like extracting power. Isn't that the whole point of the spike? It's like
extracting it from the PC, right?
It's extracting radionite.
Yeah, like the radiant in the lore.
Yeah,
How much you know about Valorant lore? Should we do a trivia? Right now? Can we cook up a trivia segment?
What was First Light?
What was First Light?
Yeah.
That was the tournament that 100 Thieves won in 2020.
No.
It was, with Hiko.
I think that was First Strike.
First Strike, First Light, same thing, bro. Same thing.
First Light's what started the lore.
Really?
Yeah, First Light is when, I don't know exactly what happened, I'm not going to lie, but that's when everyone got their powers, their fun times.
Gotcha.
You know,
like
Athena's making some like big explosion, Earth separating into Omega Alpha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Pangria.
Yes, tectonic blades.
Yes.
It separated so hard that it just became 2 separate universes.
Yeah. No, I know about this. I've done a lot of reading into this.
Would the analyst desk like to jump in instead of me?
No, I think...
Does everyone want to join in?
Well, if we're replacing a PC, then I'm like, well, I don't know.
No, it's okay, Bren.
It's
we
okay.
want you to stay.
You have to lose?
I don't know.
Are those...
I made this call without actually asking production. So I've kind of just, I'm the absolute nightmare situation
But it's kind
right
of funny to have, what is this, 7 people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, this
No,
is
that's
very,
6.
this is very
I was gonna
normal.
say,
Quick math.
Yeah.
normal.
Oh, thank you.
good job for the tech.
Okay, we have a
Good job.
game.
Thanks.
There's a game?
Yes, Bren, I think you might be good at this one. It's called Feet Guesser. I mean, VC Feet
great.
Guesser.
Now, why? Could you elaborate why you think I'd be good at it?
No, I think you're a detail-oriented young man who picks up on a lot of facets of the game when you play it a lot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Are we
Do you
gonna-
agree,
now,
Joe?
is this like guessing the footstep sounds?
No.
No.
Just their
this is their
physical
Visual.
feet.
It's visual.
When it's a foot of a
Don't
Valorant
get too
agent.
excited.
Yeah. I mean, he's a regular contributor to WikiFeet. He should have an idea.
I
about what's going
didn't
We
say
need
that.
to ban this guy off the couch. He's saying things that are gonna get him fired.
Okay, let's play the game then. Here's our first foot.
First foot.
Oh, it's only 1 foot. How
That
are we supposed to
That's
That's
ISO.
fade.
That's ISO.
I was gonna go fade. Yeah, I was gonna say fade.
That is
ISO.
I guarantee it's not fade because
Why?
they played this game a couple days ago and they ran fade. Like I've
Okay,
seen
well,
Oh, you're very
okay,
good
well,
at
you
feet?
metagaming.
metagaming.
ISO.
I say actually.
Okay.
could be ISO.
Vote for ISO. Vote for
Or is it
fade.
Yoru?
Yoru.
Oh. No.
I don't know why.
He has the.
Okay, he doesn't know why. Who is it? Chat, vote as well. Whose foot
Oh,
is
it's
this?
Omen. It's Omen. It's Omen.
Is it Omen?
Oh. Why does he have?
That would be a good.
Why does he have? Why does he have a?
The slow roll.
two toes.
It's literally like
Is
Oh my
Omen.
God! Wait, I'm on fire.
It's late, but it was it's late, but it's
Yeah.
valid.
It's
I think
true.
it's very
I'm proud
valid.
of you.
Thank you.
Why does he have
Well,
two
you
toes
weren't
like that?
quite as I expected, at least in that first round, Brian. But I think there's
Because
time for you to bounce back. There's
the
still time.
accusations that have been leveled against me, I just want to deny all of them real quick.
What
He's just saying you're smart.
accusations? I'm
From
lauding
this
you.
guy? Huh? Some dominant stuff?
I'm the closest to him. I know what he's up to.
No, he does not. No, he does not. Let's be clear. Every time we do a Howling Abyss setup,
Yeah.
somehow I'm getting roped into these scenarios.
Should we bring Rossi?
And Rossi's always
There's
involved.
Rossi involved, yeah.
Let's bring him
Yeah.
out here. All right, here's the second foot. It's an agent's foot. Chat, play along. Whose foot is that?
Tejo.
Tejo.
Yeah.
Unilaterally, Teo.
Gotta
Tejo.
be.
easy.
Wait,
It's gotta be.
Am I
Tejo.
hearing right? We're good to go with the game? There's no way.
Are we?
We
Yeah.
all got that one. Good
See,
job.
it's
Oh my
'cause-
goodness.
it's
Oh
'cause-
my
We're ready to get back into the
Ready
game.
to get back into the game.
Brent, Josh,
Got it right.
it's yours. Let's get out of here. Congratulations on guessing the
Bye,
foot.
Joe.
That was the
Thank
key.
you.
Go.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you very much. Are you going to sit here the entire
Yeah,
cast?
I'm gonna stay here. I think.
This is quite uncomfortable, actually.
I
but
think I'll
let's
stay here.
The time is ticking down. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay.
We are back.
This entire night has felt like a fever dream. I'm not going to lie. It's felt like a bloody fever dream.
Well, a 20-18 game on Pro will do that to you, I think, especially if it's followed by them replacing a PC. All right, so now the Sisterhood of the Traveling Op, it's back in Kesnit's hands. We'll see if Kesnit donates it back to Demon One after he's finished with his Blade Storm. But here we go, we're back into things.
Yep.
3-1 up for Envy.
We're going to see how they end up taking it. After all that,
Poison's
what has
off.
been on their mind? Obviously a slower game to be played now that they've got the operator. Bit of poking, bit of prodding into A main. They don't really get too much of a
Poison
response
orb
though.
emitting.
Orb going up and down. It's really Envy waiting for the fight to come to them, largely. Hoping that there will be an overextension from Cloud9.
I think it's a decent read on a round where Demon One has knives, because it does incentivize you to try to push up and take a fight. But at the moment, he is really chilling, just holding over towards elbow. And you're waiting out the gate crash timings at this point. It has been, generally speaking, slow rounds from Envy, though they did rip a fast B to challenge the op.
Yeah. Hold on, Demon One. He's hit the drone, and there's a chance for a timing, and he's looking like he wants to potentially leap onto it. Has Rossi seen that?
No way.
No, not quite. No, nothing onto the minimap, and there it is. 2 kills claimed. Looking for that third. Hold on. Jumping up into the sky. Poppin somehow evades it. Won't be going down, and Envy found themselves with 2 picks off the back of it, but with that damage done prior, should be a quick cleanup indeed. It is Penny and Zephyr.
Penny even getting the punish onto Extra towards the end there as
Yeah,
well.
anticipating where he would be coming from.
Well, Cloud9 respond quickly, and a much more back and forth beginning to this. And Demon One has managed to get the op out the back of that. This op is just being passed back and forth.
Yep.
Nice, boys, let's go!
Have you ever re-gifted something someone's given you?
I haven't, because that's quite rude.
You get given it for Christmas and you're like, I'll keep that in its packaging, I can give it on to someone else.
That's quite rude. That's quite telling, actually, that you'd even ask me that question. But here it is. Oh, no, not quite the op. It's the Outlaw in the hands of Celsius. Trying to track the economy, hoping that a few of them will be low enough, but as a Cosmic Divide, it's going to be splitting this one up. And now, overwhelming presence here. Plenty of bodies. Zephyr! Okay. Inserts himself into the conversation, and he's not going to be left. At least without a few kills to his name. He will be traded out. Poppin making sure to remove him. What is going on?
He's so solo.
Cycling absolutely everything, and you're right, he is solo. His team cut out of action. Still finds the kill single-handedly, and he's buying space and possibly opportunities for his team to strike back. Inspire with a gap inside the smoke. Vic sniffed that something was off. 2v3.
It's not comfortable, though, for Cloud9.
No, it's not.
They've got player advantages, but they've lost all information. They don't know where Poppin is.
Slipped around. Look at this. I mean, Zelsis is forwards. Like you said, they don't know where Poppin is. Rossi research in main. Zelsis just steps out into it. It's straight shots on either side, and Rossi's almost done in by the pistol.
Yeah, he's fighting that with a classic. So now it's a 2v2, and Demon 1 finally feels like he can rotate off A. He was looking for that egg lurk the entire time. That he's fighting his shadows.
2v2. Vic now. Walking up onto the line, Poppin not ready for it this time. So placement was not trained onto it, and they're left guessing as to where Rossi could be at this point. 15 seconds remaining. Steadily ahead, he spotted a 1, he's found it, 10 seconds remaining, and Vic though, got his eye on it, and now the mad dash and scramble to retain the family heirloom that is the operator. He doesn't have enough time.
For the first time, the op is going to go missing, and Demon 1's going to have to buy his own.
Yeah.
So Kesnit's operator from round 3. The family heirloom disappears.
It's chaotic, isn't it?
It is, and this was a light buy round, actually, from Envy. And they definitely had chances to be able to win this.
Love is in the air. Let's go, Max.
Okay.
They've been watching VCT feed.
Yeah, watch the photo. Well, okay. Don't know how to respond to that. Yeah. Smokes up, bit of spam to make it awkward. Hunter's Fury is going to be offloaded. That's just off of the drone, I believe, being called. Zephyr knew the right location for it, but he's missed the second and third shot now. It's up to Vic to try and stop them. Dash to the side as well as make it really awkward to take these fights. And Envy, they capitalize.
The faster they go, the more direct they are, the more success so far.
Planted.
And Demon 1, he bought this operator. It means a lot to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to want to throw it in here. Might be a bit more tentative from him as he sees whether Zelsis or Zephyr can open something up.
Very tough in terms of the rekeep. Okay, but Dart does push Inspire out into the open.
That's a nice snake bite.
Yeah, that's going to rebound nicely here. Exter.
He's getting
caught
cooked.
in the corner. Well, doesn't actually
a
stretch far enough.
Yeah, and especially with the wall being cycled by Rossi.
Yeah, allowed to reposition here. Cloud9 being pulled into this one.
Enemy remaining.
Felt winnable to Cloud9, but as a result of it, they end up losing every gun invested, including that.
Question.
Thinking about it.
And they didn't go for it.
Didn't pick it up.
So a change already in terms of the strategy from Envy, because they've been wanting to go for that attack op as much as they could. But they have not opted into it just yet. This round, though, pretty similar to, I think it was round 4, where we saw Envy just take a faster hit.
Is this attack timeout?
Ooh.
Or a tech... It's attack timeout! Oh, yes, okay.
I love them.
Oh, we love it when the pauses are tactical in nature. I mean, look at them popping off.
The coaches will be loving it as well. They finally get an opportunity to speak.
Yeah.
They've just had to sit there in silence.
Oh, okay. It's good. It's good. It's good stuff.
I mean, from Cloud9's perspective, though, they don't know whether Kesnit has picked up that operator, right? They know that they dropped an op straight into Kesnit's lap. So you've got to be thinking, all right, is Poppin going to call another one of those slow rounds? It's actually Rossi who's popping off in the comms.
And Enda was saying it, listen, if Rossi finds, if he thinks he has an inclination in terms of a tendency, a play to be made, a read, he will let it be known.
He certainly is letting something be known there. He was rattling off suggestions, perhaps. Cloud9 opting into that previous round, and it might end up biting them. Demon 1 was flirting with the idea of going for the hero by Vandal for a moment, but he's decided not to.
And Poppin will invest eventually, but yeah, he's pulling a Volcashu, isn't he? So
yeah.
No armor, just to buy it with the rest of the team here. Cloud9, they do have their money knocked. One looking for that time to shine. He is blinded up though. Reveal onto him. Dash to disengage now. Wall's going to be brought up. Dash forwards on Envy's side of things here. Flash into the back of the side. Demon One looking for an attempt. Chance to play off the back of some chaos.
The straight up fights have been the ones that have worked for Envy.
Yeah. Pack
This
mentality.
one,
All
simple. Keep it simple.
Trying to plan. There is Util that's going to be sailed down. Eventually gets it under control. 2 bullets left to work of Demon One. Never denied his chance to shine, right? 1 left. Won't commit to the reload. That does get the reveal. Can't quite hit it. But the rest of his team now is steadily taking up space and positioning. It's a disaster right now for Envy. Last one left is Inspire, and that's just because he was late to the party, lurking into mid. Not long for the ward. 4-4. Thrifty round conversion. Cloud9 are straight there. And there's that danger that Demon One always presents.
Demon One was actually able to fight isolated targets, though, because of the snakebite. Look at that snakebite just there. That stops anybody swinging to try to help Exter, because otherwise Demon One would be traded in an instant there. So great util on the retake from Zelsis, even though he's at the bottom of the scoreboard, 1-8. Still providing value to the team overall and setting up Demon One for success. Back and forth game so far, and the economy has never had a chance to stabilize.
No.
They're going for it again, though.
All's up, yeah, all in, why not?
They're quite a stubborn team.
They are. They want to smash their heads against the wall. They feel that something has gone wrong, and Kezen just inserts himself, but it is covered in through the middle gap. And Demon One, still a presence, still a thorn in their sides, and not denied. 3 kills, looking for the 4th. Zeppa just takes it away in the end. That is a fast and loose round. It was just on show. Envy, like you said, stubborn team in terms of the way that they want to play.
They threw in another A hit there on the eco, so maybe they've got an alternate strategy when things go into rifle rounds. I'd be worried about going into Demon One again. He's been here on a couple of rounds in a row. It does seem like the overall game from C9 is to try to set Demon One up on these A main like aggro line if there's no immediate pressure. So I'd be worried if I'm popping about going into him again, because he's 11-6 and
What's going on with the money?
if you make it, yeah, it is weird. Stinger though, isn't that bad if you can actually get the pit down?
That's very true. Big ult to account for Penny. Slide off angle, can't get out. It's a good trade. Yeah, Keznit lightning fast on that one.
Recovering it.
All goes up now though, and a dash. Oh, that's going to signal everything. Vic just tries to overstep. Yeah, wasn't expecting the Keznit would perhaps be on that point of contact.
Keznit's decided to take over.
Tired of the state of affairs in a game like this so far. Popping also.
Pitting in a 4v2.
Yeah, it's interesting. They don't want to leave anything to chance.
This would be the round to win. Stabilize the economy for Envy. Make sure that they've got a good buy to be able to go forwards into the final 2 of the half. It's been so stutter step, this opener to Breeze. But thankfully, tech issues resolved.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Should be smooth sailing from here.
Keznit making the most of it, really, because he was the one having those issues. He was playing with the training weights on. Not there anymore, though. Dart misses. Celsius could do some damage, but yeah.
They still hard clear it. I think they realized there was a little pocket there a player could have been in. Well, up money available for Cloud9. We'll see if they go forwards into it.
Nope.
That's, I mean, it's actually not that great. It was Envy who wanted that round to be super clean for their economy. They'll be fine.
Yep.
But it's certainly not what they were after.
Couldn't cash out at the end, but what did he say?
I think he said, why would you do that?
Why would you do that? And then the rest of it was muted. Now,
that's kind of a crazy thing to say
in the middle of a game. Yes. Yes, it is. It's actually, yeah, it is.
Now,
not what, there's no defense. There's no defense. Here it is. Oh,
leg
Penny.
shot.
Yeah, there's damage done to the leg, but no kill for him. Keznit's there, rebounded, but a shot darts. He's dashing to escape. Still alive and kicking here, but it feels like Envy are fueled by anger and spite. Currently.
They're a fun team.
Exter.
There's Demon One.
Yeah.
On the aggro lines, 12-6.
Stepping up into it, that's damage done earlier, and it mattered. Keznit's gone. Inspire able to get that trade down, and you want to go into the pit with the judge in the hands of Zelsis? It's unlikely. Zelsis is also going to be feeling the pressure, to be honest. He's going to be feeling the pressure. 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 He's going to
it's actually really nice here to try to pull off an A split.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, right?
If you can drone through A main with Poppin and have the other two come back around the other way, I think Celsius would be in a very uncomfortable position. But instead, they're just going to triple walk through.
Yeah. He already is in quite a tight spot because with the players going down in mid, double doors is open. Only so many angles you can play with a judge.
Kind of have to plant the back site though here, because you're not going to clear the pit now.
Yeah,
you can just escape into A main.
Standing ahead.
It's an awkward one. It's all going to be hurt though by Celsius, so makes the call.
You are divided.
Rest of the players with double dart. Cosmic Divide is going to be utilized early here. Splits it up. Celsius still in this pit.
There.
Problem is he can't do much from here because he's got the
can't.
judge. I mean, what's that going to do at long range?
Can't exactly cross up, but he can just play time, bide it, wait it out. He has a snake bite as well to potentially set up his team for some more successful fights at that. Some util that could be primed here in a spot like this. Smokes forwards, inside. The smoke pop in, tight to the corner. Gives us one, disengages, backing away. Rossi's there, at least with the shorty in hand. Vic now left scurrying, looking for the opportunities to see if he can reclaim presence back into the round, but Drone is going to be tagging him up. Time is also ticking. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Vic threw a smoke in that round to try to set Celsius up for success. The only way that Celsius could have got into the fight with the judge.
Last round before the switch.
Why would you do that, Rossi?
Buy all you need.
Why?
They've got the money, though. They've got the money. It's chilling.
But why?
Just a little troll.
Yeah, okay.
Just a little troll.
It's okay.
6-5, though.
Yeah.
Very back and forth.
Light
Envy
work, bro. Light work. Look
in
at
a
that, bro.
slightly
We
better
got him in the
position.
Chaos, baby. Nice.
Poppin is doing, I think, everything to
keep the
keep
energy
the
up,
team
keep the
vibes and the
vibes
energy,
good.
under control, I think.
They're actually not in a bad spot, though. I can imagine it's a bit tilting dealing with the tech issue, but brush it off.
Yeah, try and keep the mental intact here. A lot of ults as well to expend in a round like this. Kesnit crouching deep down into the angle. Vic's going to be finished off early here. Over to, okay, updraft. Team of one still has 3 knives to play with, work with potentially there. That's a clone. Realizing it. Disengaged from Envy. It's all aggro until it's not.
2 blades. Not much.
Not much at all. Does pick up a rifle though. He's got that one to work with, but he's hoping for a bit more agileness. Still pulls out that gun now with a dart towards the back, and he's trying to ISO that fight out. Kesnit tip-tapping, adjusting it all around, and Zeppa too much to overcome in a spot like that. 4 kills for Kesnit. That's going to finish this first half a breeze.
Well, he's come alive with a new PC, hasn't he?
He has, yeah.
14-8 he finishes, exactly the same as Demon 1, but all of that impact coming kind of late in the half, empowering Envy to some big round victories that put them ahead, 7-5. And he could also be a menace on defense side too.
Yep. And Poppin still keeping that energy going as well as we head into the next. Feeling it necessary, I think. Really being the glue of the team. Let's go to the second half shortly after this one. Don't go anywhere. A 2-round difference between these two teams as we are looking towards the second half of breeze overall for Cloud9. They are trailing by the 2. They're going to be looking towards the pistol round to bring it a bit more level, and really the star of this map so far has been Kesnit. On the other side, his adversary has been Demon 1 as well. These players are neck and neck really in terms of the impact that they've been able to have. Both 14 kills to them, both 8 deaths as well. So really a parallel there being placed as well between these two players.
Good to see. Neither particularly familiar with the cores of the teams that they're playing with. Kesnit's had longer, obviously, than Demon One to fit in, but there's still teething issues to work out on Envy as they're growing into this new roster that they've got together for 2026.
Good way to put it. See if that Jet head-to-head continues to manifest as we look towards now round 13. Demon One could get a significant chance here. Exeter's just making sure to lock down the elbow angle, and he does have Gate Crash to evacuate, so...
They're making audio cues there to try to bait the peek out from top mid.
Right.
Exeter's not biting.
Steadily encroaching upon it. Bit by bit, piece by piece, trying to dissect up the map, and on that angle, Poppin is a menace. Stands his ground down, ensures that nobody can cross past that double door angle. Expected now where the Cloud9 players could be. They want to double up inside the pyramids, but Poppin is everywhere at once. Wonderful beginning. Pistol round win, flawless, in fact.
Great stuff from Poppin. Holding on an off angle. And actually, I believe it's Rossi holding over towards the back of A. Could be wrong, could have been Inspire or something, but gets lit up. Yeah, it was Rossi. So he gets lit up by the Sova utility on the attacker's side, and I think that just baited them perfectly into where Poppin was holding.
Nice! Let's go!
Vibes, energy, all feeling pretty good then, I guess, over in the Envy camp. Winning 4 in a row, including a pistol, puts them in a strong position to be able to win this round, win this game, sorry, win this map.
Definitely does.
Poison orb emitting.
We'll see. He's going to lay it down, that Snakebite. That was preemptive. It's heads up from him. Vulnerable in the damage that was applied to it. Demon One, Penny, we're going to be finished off, but swiftly dealt with here. Gain access towards the back of that side. Kesnit is still out into the open, but it's pistols to work with. Exactly the best tool for the job.
He's still holding his ground. He still wants to fight.
These players are quite low. Chip down on the side of Cloud9. Pings it out where they are. And Zep, good night. Yep, bye-bye.
Spike down A.
We've gone there with a shock dart. Spike only just reclaimed. Celsius now. Damage done by Vic from the side here.
Not bad from Vic.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all, really, in terms of just thinking about the weapons that are taken away. But for Envy, they're going to keep this one moving. In fact, the same investment we were seeing after Envy won the pistol in the follow-up last time. It looks like Kesnit is going to be trying to go into the operator.
Makes a lot of sense to me on your defense side.
Yeah,
You'll have more opportunities to save as well if things go disastrously wrong. As they want to do in rounds like this where you have lower weaponry. So I would imagine Kesnit's going to be feasting here. Pressure on the attackers. C9 struggled pretty heavy the later we got on their Pearl attack side. Got a few working in overtime though.
Yeah, going to be looking to get involved towards the top of it. A few shots ensuring that drone is dealt with. Nothing to push Kesnit away. Sets him up best. Poppin is quite aggro here into the A line. Gathers the information though and doesn't want to really overplay his hand.
You see Zelsis, but you don't see too many people. You don't see a duelist. It's not enough to call for rotates yet.
Here.
Flash dart. Team dash as well into that smoke. This is the last player towards the back of the side. Poppin will be revealed. Couldn't deal with the dart in time.
That's the dart that Rossi's been getting caught by as well.
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
It is, it's tough.
Completely have to adjust your crosshair placement when you want to be taking these fights, and Kesnit was not anticipating that. Demon One. We said the Jet head-to-head will continue to heat up. We haven't been lying to you.
Exeter picking it straight back up.
Yeah, looking for a second go of things here, but with Rossi getting picked up, that's just spam through the box, I think, onto that angle, right?
Yeah, I think it's got to be a save here for Exeter, at least. I mean, Inspire can play for it, no problem with that. Although he is a mile away. I don't think you really want to be saving Light Armor and the Bulldog, though. Should at the very least be going and trying to die to the spike. But for Exeter, keep the operator. Either him or Kesnit can go for the op. No problems with either. But Cloud9 get a big one on the board and relying on Demon One to open things up too.
Yeah. It's a big one. Demon One, we had questions in the beginning. I mean, listen, I know it's been a while, but cast your mind back, but we were talking about it. He's known as a more control player, right, in terms of the way that he takes fights. He's not too all in, but he's been handled that mantle, the responsibility of being the entry player, and he has been delivering.
Well, that entry was very trademark Demon 1. If you take a look at what he does here, he does dash in, but the actual fight that he takes, he's like controlled on this angle, waits for his opponent to swing in. There's the spam kill through the box.
Yeah, to just get the acknowledgement.
The sparks
You got it.
often give you...
I'll look for him. Don't. Wait.
Demon 1 getting the experience of being trolled by Zelsis. Now that's the face of a man who's just been told that there's another tech pause.
Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths.
Hold on, Immy. Life is worth living.
Deep breaths, everybody. Because we may be going all night.
After map 1, you got to think, all right, breeze surely though. It's not going to be that long. We're not going to have another, you know.
Right.
We're not going to be almost record setting.
Surely not. But this, I mean, listen, there's history's going to be made one way or another.
Yeah. Okay, but this is a tech pause player.
Player. So
So
you
it's
want to
not...
try and guess through context clues?
Well, yeah, it was Demon 1. He was missing. He's
Wait, what
vanished.
do you mean?
No, he's vanished.
Oh, he's
He
out
wasn't
of the
there.
seat?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not tech pause hardware, it's tech pause player.
Yeah.
So Demon 1, for whatever reason, has had to
Okay, so it shouldn't be that long.
had to
then.
dip for a moment.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he's going to be back fairly shortly, one would imagine, because there's not something that's going to take him away for long
Listen,
here.
when you got to go, you got to go. And we had a lot of pauses.
I suppose. I mean, you're the one insinuating that it's something to do with his bladder. But
That's,
who knows?
well, what else could it be?
I don't know.
Could be
I'm not going to speculate, Brent. I'm fine speculating about
You've been speculating about WikiFeet with me. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm friends with you. I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, push-ups. Get the blood
Yeah.
pumping.
Get a quick pump.
Yeah. Keep the energy going. Because listen, you're sitting stagnant. The desk is standing by us, laughing at us.
Dude, Demon 1, there's no shot that he's going to take too long. Now, if I'm Zelsis, though, I think it's true aura to keep doing push-ups until Demon 1's back.
Until he's back?
Yeah. Like, how many was that? That was only like 10 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't really counting.
I mean, this guy's built. He can do more than 10.
He can, yeah. He's a gym goer. Certainly is.
Yeah.
It was
15. Someone was counting. Someone was counting in the back. Counting better than the OT on map 1.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't blame him though. It's been unusual.
It has.
It's an unusual end to the week.
This has been a really strange end to the week, but it's been a fun one as well. We've had OTs on OTs today, and I think we could be in for a good attack half too. Demon 1's back.
He's back.
The Demon is back in the building.
Ooh, sigh of relief. Yeah.
Now, I'm interested to see when Cloud9 hit B, because on A, right, I don't have any. I feel like it's pretty simple. You're droning, you're flashing, you dash into a smoke, but you're not dashing past anybody. You're not actually dashing that deep. You're dashing, and then you still have all of the fights to take. On B, you actually sometimes, as the Jet, have to be going super deep and like running people down in anchor positions. So thus far, the question that I aired earlier on about how good Demon 1's going to be on the entry, even though he had a very successful round there, picking off Kesnit with the off, don't think it's quite been answered until they do a B pop. I want to see what it looks like. And maybe I'll get my wish, because Cloud9 are heading in that direction.
Leaning potentially there.
At least for a mid default, this is looking more like, you know, recon top mid, you take some elbow control.
MV have invested down to the brink here. Not too much extra pocket change to play with.
Concealment.
Seeing a steady walk up by Cloud9. Elbow angle. This has been held in some rounds, at least by Exter. Not there this time, though.
That orb has missed. Lineup beefed from Zelsis.
Yeah, he's been having a rough one. He's sitting at 2 and 14, I believe, right now. Seeing a bit of presence there. Exchange with the util. Drone was broken up. They know the rough position of popping.
Toxins going up.
If Zelsis starts fragging at some point, though, and has a round, he could be a difference maker.
Yeah, definitely could.
Game's been insanely close with him dropping a stinker.
Just winning it out. The gate crash timing here is going to be tight. It's going to be expiring soon, really putting the pressure on Dexter. That's where he thrives, though. Wow, Diamonds are really formed. Gets his 2. Brilliant beginning here, and Demon 1 just unable to really claim that kill that could have potentially evened things out even more. Looking for more, though. Walk right towards the back of this, but they are surrounded on many a front. Spy going for that peek, and nice aim.
Clean. And there's the B question for C9. How good does that B execute look? Because I think this is where it becomes quite difficult when you have a sub player in. We're really doing him like this, are we?
Okay. We've been.
But look at that. The Demon 1 goes in. Not before the rest of his team. He actually goes in at the exact same time as the rest of his team. And so there's just these small timing things that are not ironed out with Cloud9 playing a new comp and with a sub in. And this is where you're probably going to see them look a bit more wobbly.
Ah, was that what happened?
Now maybe it was body blocked.
Hold on, were we throwing shade unnecessarily? Us? Never. Double flash and peek.
It's a nice idea from Poppin, the body block. We see people go for it on bind quite a lot, but honestly, a lot of the time, you don't want to be committing a body hardcore to top mid.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty good value, to be honest with you, because then Poppin can just rotate off and you have constant threat from Nest. Yeah, nice idea, nice little piece of tech. Lothar vindicated, 7 years on.
Yeah.
Somebody bring up the tweet of Boaster headbutting util.
It's ancient lore at this point that we're referencing.
Half the fans won't even.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering here. Okay! Because they're blinded up, Matter's not there. He just takes the fight and a shot off of instinct purely. Chuck Dart's going to be raining down onto him, though. Shrugs it off, chips damage at the end of the day. Penny is also looking to see if he can lay claim. Vic activating towards the side, and in the blink of an eye, it all goes wrong for Envy.
C9 looking really comfortable with their A finishes. Spire's got it all to do. He's been the player that's been put in impossible situations. 1vX's looking to try to anchor over towards B, play that side of the map, and things go wrong.
Taking that back.
In a spot that you're not responsible for, it's super tough.
Yeah, it definitely is. 1v3. It's going to need mistakes to be made by Cloud9, and Penny is wide out into the open, but as he takes that fight, it's good movement from him. Always a moving target there. Three rounds is what they trail by.
Penny's been a great addition to this team.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him thrive. Here you see him taking out Rossi on a bit of an unusual angle. Spam through the box as well.
Your biggest mistake.
Oh, take me home, country road.
That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling, mate.
Well,
nice to know we're all in the same boat.
It's looking like we're going to map 3 at the moment, unless C9 can put together more of those A hits.
Okay, I'm losing my mind.
Attack op from Demon 1. Defense, opless.
Yeah, Demon 1 though. Quick post up onto the line here, up through mid with a recall. Star just misses that one. It's a difficult shot to hit. On sight lines and angle to tag up. Poppin feeling like he wants to strike at them. Potentially then, yeah, Rossi, off of all that chaos, will look to capitalize. Gets the one, dips out. It's a kill that goes their way. MV can look to cool things down now to a degree.
That's really nice. That's a cute piece of aggression from Envy. A nice way of setting Rossi up to finish off a target that you knew you'd done chip damage to. And I do like that they've settled back into a more disciplined look. Poppin just going for a slight jiggle. But yeah, this is solid stuff. Reminiscent of the rounds that were going really well for them on Pearl, where they just let C9 come to them.
Because smokes to the players and get up to the double angle.
But the spike is on B, so all of this being called from Zelsis is a bit of a fake, a feint.
Yeah, it's going a bit skewed with. The trouble is there's still players waiting. It's Spido. Takes a fight across that place, which is a little bit off there. So Zephyr wins it out. Still does mid players to contest with. Poppin's there. Instantly onto the scene of the crime, and that dart, is that in the body? Zelsis is a moving target, he's saved by the wall! Cosmic Divide keeps him alive! Flash through though into the end, and that was an out of position Zephyr. Wasn't expecting that one at all. Hearing the rumble of the footsteps, Vic has got a lot to do in this spot. It is a devious timing! Zelsis! Time to activate, you said it. As soon as the kills come online, and potentially could have been the windfall that they needed. Now with that pull, Vic is playing close quarters into these angles now as the smokes dissipate. It's a chaotic situation, cleaned up by Rossi. Time still ticking. The wall up for now. Got to contend with a lot of targets though. And Envy again overwhelms Zelsis in the final moments.
That was a mad situation.
Yeah.
Both Vic and Zelsis unexpected in their positions, but the smoke expired over Vic's head, and players were all over the place.
Yo, did.
Celsius with an arrow through his leg, but it was this kill. Rossi flanking around the side through the ruined wall, comes around and pinches Vic. Yeah, they did get a little bit unlucky. I mean, Celsius caught the back of one player and knew exactly where he was, but the flick onto the second was a little bit of luck there.
Breathe a sigh of relief.
Could have made the difference in the round. The money's in a really weird spot now. Take a look at the economy. You've got players on both teams who are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I think there's like an emphasis almost placed where Envy are. They're playing angry. Do you know what I mean? When you're... I don't know. There's not much that I can pull from in terms of experience here other than my own rank games. But when you're just angry, you want the game to end, you want to finish it up, and people just start forcing.
Sure.
Like, economical decisions here. The money has been a bit tenuous over the course of this entire map.
It's been back and forth. Think back to Pearl, it was super streaky. I mean, one team had pure eco advantage and the other team was forced onto low buys over and over again. Here we've actually seen back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which means that you have minimum loss bonus to be able to work with. And then if you lose people after you've just won a round, you're having to rebuy, but you know, you can't afford a full rebuy. Envy have just won the round on defense and are ecoing, but with Kesnit and Rossi buying up. So really strange scenarios when it comes to the economy.
Bizarre.
The ops as well, that both teams have wanted on attack and defense, are taking chunks out of the purse.
It's left us in this real bizarre state of affairs.
Yeah.
No body block onto the orb this time. Kesnit, really deep angle here. This is aggro. Drone in through mid. Extra seeking to take a timing past it, so they don't actually know he's there. Kesnit. All this information he's going to be gathering up. That means that Envy can get a stack of bodies over towards A.
Who's next?
Dimensional drift now. Penny using it to clear the way. Potentially lay down a bit of a path. Heard a footstep. Will this kill be claimed? Popping his way out into the opening. Yes, Zeppa does. He strikes. Right where it hurts there. Kesnit going down and walls up with the Cosmic Divide. Gives him a bit of space to play in. Envy are looking to take that backside control and flash through. Forwards again. TP and back out and away, but Rossi has been played all the way in with that rifle forwards. Rossi is still alive, still getting active. 2v2, Hunter's Fury. Used in a prime position.
Well, he's got to buy time for Penny to get anywhere near.
Exactly so. And in the midst of all that chaos, the shots are going wide still. Penny makes a footstep. Sound is heard. Rossi has got to watch for this one. It's half onto the diffuse already. Needs to get a presence onto it. The bullets! Oh! Down to the wire.
What a rough situation that those two Cloud9 players found themselves in, and yet still managed to hit the player who was trying to defuse a spike. Barely, though. That one's crazy. Positioning not quite where they would have wanted it. Kesnit getting caught, though, trying to get over-eager. I think in a round where it had been a full buy, Kesnit would have been much happier to just take that one cautiously.
Good job, guys. Good job.
But he was one of the only players with a gun, so he felt like he had to get involved, had to get stuck in.
Got his knives, regardless. Still going to be buying up with a rifle. This is a pit that's dropped down and attempt to punish. Pop in. Okay, just sprays down with a control there. The shorty in the hands of Rossi, but he's swiftly overwhelmed. That's going to be the pit drop down on a pit of their own. Cloud9 trying to get active, but Celsius has dropped to his knees. This is just mania taking place onto the site. Knives out, Kesnit with the right click. That misses. Shots fired. Vic is sharp shooting. Left alone to his devices now, and he's brought it into his own hands into a 1v2. Can't adjust it in time. Kesnit sniffs out that position and brings Envy to 12.
I'm sure the Envy guys are going to be talking about how they thrive in chaos. They, I think, are going to be more happy than Cloud9 to up the tempo and play these wild rounds. The cameraman's had some of it as well. Absolute devious stuff that we're watching across the board. It's high tempo. Kesnit's 20 and 12. I mean, it's almost a little reminiscent of some of the ways in which Crew used to play too, where they throw caution to the wind and just take the fights. And here, Envy throwing caution straight to the wind again and peeking into Vic.
Oh, he's missed the timing. Vic turns at just the wrong moment. Kesnit claims his life. Player disadvantage as Cloud9 are going to try and battle their way out of this one now, but players are being caught out into the open. The util in their hands, updrafted around. Penny seeking to see if he can push back some of his damage, and again, they want to take the fight. They want to finish this. Envy are tired of it. They want to bring us to that map 3, and they will get their wish. Split. We will be seeing it. Slap of the hands there as that finally feels like an end to Breeze that was never really there. Still, we will be going to map 3 all the way to the distance.
And I think Envy will be in much better mental spirits as well here. It was a grueling OT loss, unbelievably close on Pearl, and that's gotta